In this problem we have the topic being a processionary caterpillar, and it's how they're an insect species that rely on instinct in its daily routines. That's our first sentence. And then we need kind of an illustration of how that happens. So we want to start with Q as our second sentence. Here, dozens of caterpillars nest in a tree during the day, then leave together at night in search of food. So that's describing and feeding off of our introductory sentence. And then we want to continue talking about what they do next, which is as they leave the nest, which is what they were doing here. They were leaving together. One caterpillar becomes the leader, who spins and lays out a silk line as it moves along. So as it's going along, it has this silk line. And then this sentence follows up because it talks about what the other caterpillars do. They line up end to end and walk on the leader's silk line. So they're walking on the silk line that was just described in this sentence right here. So now we're building off of that, and each one reinforcing the rope by laying down its own silk as it passes over. And then up next, we have after feeding, the caterpillars also use the silken road to help them return to their nest. So it's another sentence describing that road of silk and what they do with it. Finishing off with T, and this seems like a closing sentence to me because it's returning back to the idea of the instinct, and it goes through and describes up what would happen if a person were to pick up one end of the silk line and bring it around to join the other end, creating a closed circle. The caterpillars might travel around the loop for days without changing course.